हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। तू स्वर्ग की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। तू स्वर्ग की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे। तेरी शरण हम, हमें तार दे माँ। ये शारदे माँ, ये शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। मुनियों ने समझी है, गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी। मुनियों ने समझी है, गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी। हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने, हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने। विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
Sir, do I have your permission to declare the convocation open? The convocation is open. Shri Digvijay Singh, General Secretary, All India Congress Committee, the chief guest for the evening, esteemed members of the governing and academic councils, colleagues from the academic fraternity and the corporate world, graduating students, parents, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of ILM family, I extend my heartiest welcome to the convocation ceremony of this class of 2012. It is a matter of great pleasure for me to welcome you all to this cheerful and proud occasion of graduation ceremony of ILM Graduate School of Management. It is also a great honor for ILM to have amongst us today as chief guest Shri Digvijay Singh. Shri Digvijay Singh needs no introduction, yet let me for your benefit highlight just a few achievements of his illustrious career. Shri Singh received his early education in Dali College, Indore, an engineering graduate from Govindaram Saskaria Technology Institute, Indore. Shri Digvijay Singh joined active politics in 1971. Gifted with an outstanding organizing skill, he became the president of Raghavgarh Municipal Committee at a young age of 22. He distinguished himself in this capacity for 3 years before making it to the board of directors of Guna District Cooperative Bank. Shri Singh was elected to the Lok Sabha from Rajgarh constituency in 1984. He has held the post of Madhya Pradesh Congress Committee President twice. Shri Singh took over as the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh on December 7, 1993. Shri Singh, after being re-elected for the Vidhan Sabha, took oath as the Chief Minister on December 1, 1998 for the second term. He continued as Chief Minister till December 2003. He was made a member of the Congress Working Committee in February 2004 and General Secretary, All India Congress Committee, New Delhi in the same year and continues in the above position. We welcome you here, sir. Let me now briefly take the audience through a part of our journey at IILM, more specifically the last 2 years. IILM as an academic institution believes in constantly auditing its systems and processes and thus reinventing itself in tune with dynamic characteristics of the environment. IILM continuously strives to improve in all its facets. Starting from a batch of 60 students in 1993, ILM today has grown with 5 campuses and programs catering to about 1,500 students each year. It would be appropriate to also mention our endeavors in school education. Besides schools in Delhi, Chandigarh, Jaipur and Lucknow, we have been running a school by the name of Banyan Tree School in Jagdishpur since 2007. Over 800 students are studying there. Our aim is to provide the best quality education in English medium to these students at a minimal fee of Rs 500 per month. We also run afternoon schools for economically weaker children free of cost. In our Delhi school, we have over 300 children. The postgraduate program in management is our mainstream program that prepares students for individual enterprise and careers in business and management. Close to 200 students are graduating today from ILM Graduate School of Management in postgraduate program in management, financial services, international business, and retail management. Our aim is to maximize the learning value add in the time that the student spends with us. The curriculum is benchmarked with the best schools in India and across the world, but also updated constantly with the feedback from the industry. A proactive board of governors that meets 3 times a year to review the program structure, course content, and delivery gives us continued feedback in this area. I am proud to mention that ILM is amongst the very few institutions in India that have been accorded MBA equivalence for its postgraduate program in management by Association of Indian Universities. The ILM diploma is recognized across the world for employment, higher education, and research opportunities. That brings me to our prime reason for being here today, the graduating students. Today marks an important day in your lives and a significant milestone in your life's journey. It is a moment of pride for you as much as it is for your faculty members, parents, and those who had had any part in shaping your life so far. India, currently boasting the 4th largest economy in the world in terms of purchasing power parity, will become the largest by 2050, according to the 2012 edition of the World Report released in March 2012. According to the report, by 2050, the Indian economy is expected to be worth $85.97 trillion, while China's GDP would stand at $80.02 trillion. This shall lead to growing opportunities in the existing sectors, and also there shall be many innovative sectors with plethora of opportunities. You'll work in the next 40 years in the phase where our economic growth and social change will be highest and fastest. This phase will also bring a lot of challenges. The biggest challenge is the challenge of change. Indeed, only those of us will survive and succeed who will be able to anticipate the change and also exploit the change. And those who do this will one day lead the change. In Tony Robbins' words, the secret of success is learning how to use pain and pleasure instead of having pain and pleasure use you. If you do that, you are in control of your life. If you don't, life controls you. You all must be eager to climb up the corporate ladder, to be a vice president in 5 years and a CEO in 10. Are those the right objectives? The fact is, when young, we think we'll be happy if we achieve a lot. We want fame and fortune, and as rapidly as possible. Yet, as the Bhagavad Gita tells us, the goal itself is of limited utility. It is the process that matters. If you do not enjoy the joy you're doing, if you do not feel you're productive and contributing member of society, rapid promotion or increasing fame will simply not be enough compensation. If you do not like going to work every day, the fact that you're driven to it in the best car of the world is not going to make it any more pleasant. While developing and changing so fast, we must remember the words of Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, which sum up age-old idols of our country. I quote, "Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way, into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee, into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake." Thank you.
Sir, I now present the students of postgraduate programs of IIM Graduate School of Management who qualify for Certificate of Merit for securing highest marks in elective courses in the PG programs. I request that they may please be awarded the certificates. Aditya Prasad Pradhan,